Hi, so we'll be learning about page replacement policies in operating system. So as you can see here, this is your secondary memory and a program is there with 5 pages, and there is a main memory uh, which has a capacity to accommodate only 3 pages at a time. So that means it has a 3 frames. Okay, so now as we have already studied, a larger program may not be able to entirely load into the main memory at once. Okay, as you can see, not all 5 pages can be loaded at once. So therefore the concept of virtual memory comes in, and the CPU will demand only that page which is currently needed for the execution. Okay, so for example, an instruction that is lying in page 2 will be requested by the CPU, and the operating system will bring the page number 2 from secondary memory into the main memory, and then CPU will execute its instructions. Okay, so that is on demand paging. So we'll be seeing so that if all 3 pages are currently occupied, all 3 frames are uh, currently uh, owned by the pages, then the next page will replace which of the existing pages here. Okay, so for that we will be studying about two strategies, FIFO and LIFO, first in first out and last in first out. So let's see a scenario. So this is your page sequence. Okay, so first CPU accesses page number 1, then CPU accesses page number 2, then 3, then 4. Okay, so we'll be seeing how the pages will be replaced using this sequence as an example. So let's see. So this is your main memory. Okay, this is your main memory, and so now you can see currently all frames are empty, there is no page, and CPU requested page number 1. So the CPU will see that no page is present in main memory. OS will bring that. Now what this is called a page fault. Okay, so now a page fault happen here because page couldn't be found in main memory. Okay, so therefore a page fault happen. So now the one will come at main memory, the page number 1 will come here, and now the page CPU requested second page. So first was already there, second will occupy the remaining frame, and similarly when it requested third page, it will occupy this frame. Okay, so now you can see 1, 2, 3. Now your main memory is full. Now your main memory is full. Now CPU requested fourth page. Now this page will replace which of the pages which are present in main memory. So it will be decided by the FIFO strategy. So FIFO tells whoever came first will be replaced. Whoever came first into main memory will be replaced. Okay, first in will go, first out will be replaced. So as you can see currently there are 1, 2, 3 pages. So as you can see, who came first, the first page come first in the main memory, so it will be evicted and it will be replaced by 4. Okay, and now what is the current scenario? 4, 2, 3. Now CPU requested page number 1. So now there are how many choices? 2, 3 and 4. So which was came first from these 3 pages? So 4 came just recently, 3 before that, and also before that 2 came. So out of 2, 3 and 4, who came first? 2 came first in the main memory. So therefore 2 will be evicted and 1 will take its place. Now what is the current scenario? 4, 1, 3. Now CPU requested second page. So now out of 4, 1, 3, who will be evicted? So 1, 4, 3. So 3 came first. So 3 will be evicted by 2. 4, 1, 2, now 5. Now out of 4, 1, 2, the 4, 1 and 2. So as you can see, 4 came at this position. So 4 came first. So 4 will be evicted by 5. Okay. Now what is the scenario? 5, 1, 2. Now CPU requested 1. So 1 is already present in the main memory. So now no page fault happen. Okay. No page fault. That means there is no need to bring the page from secondary memory to main memory because the page is already present. Now CPU requested 2. What is the current scenario? 512. So 2 was already present. No page fault. Now CPU requested 3. As you can see, when 5 came, so 5 just recently came at this place, and 1 and 2. So 2 came here and 1 came here. So out of 1 to 5, who came first? First page. So yeah, so here out of 5, 1, 2, 1 will be replaced by 3. Okay, so this is also a page fault. And now 5, 3, 2. Now CPU requested 4. So out of 5, 3, 2. So 3 came here. Okay. 5 came here and 2 came here. So so see here. So we are not considering this 2. Why? Because this this is a page reference when 2 was already present, as you can see here. 2 didn't come into the memory at this point of time. 2 came in the memory at this point of time. As you can see, 2 came in the memory by replacing page number 3. Okay, so we do not have to consider this point. Do not confuse it. Okay, just see that 2 was already present at this point of time. 2 didn't come at this point of time. Okay, so therefore, as you can see here, out of 2, 3 and 5. So out of this is 5, 3, 2. Okay, out of 2, 3, 5. When did 3 came? So 3 came at this position. Okay, and now 2 didn't come here. 5 came at this position by replacing 4. So one is this and the third one is this. So out of, you can see from red arrows, who came first? 2 came first. So here 2 will be replaced by 4. Okay, so now what is the scenario? 5, 3, 4. Now CPU requested page number 5 and 5 is already present. So no page fault. So now here, let's see. Yeah. So here you can see this was a page fault. Okay. And this was also a page fault. Page wasn't present in the main memory. This is also page fault. This is also a page fault. This was also a page fault. This was also a page fault. And these two are also the page fault. So you can see how many page faults were there. So there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So CPU requested for how many times? CPU requested for uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times. Okay. CPU requested for 12 times. And out of 12 times, how many times page fault occurred? So page fault for 9 times. Okay. And for how many times page fault didn't occur? Simple, 12 minus 3. So now there is a term called page fault ratio. Page fault ratio. This is how many times page fault occur divided by total references. Okay. So page fault occurred 9 times by 12. Okay. Now there is also a term called effective memory access time. Okay, affected memory access time. So now this is calculated. Uh, this is basically average. Okay, this is basically average time to access a page. So now let's assume. So now let's assume that whenever a page fault happens, okay, then what you need to do. So when page fault happens, then what you have to do, the OS will communicate between main memory and disk. Okay, so first step is uh, from main memory to disk. So it will put back the page from main memory to disk. Okay, and then it will bring the newer page from disk to main memory. So there is a communication between secondary memory and main memory. Okay, so this is a very expensive operation. So therefore whenever page fault happens, then the total time in its service is very large in compared to when the page fault didn't happen. So now when page fault don't happen, okay, then what happens in that case? So as you can see here, this was a scenario in which page fault didn't happen. CPU requested page number 1 and page number 1 was already present. So in this case, from CPU, the flow goes to first of all page table. So it will get to know the frame number from the page table. So page table remains in main memory only. So there is a communication between CPU and main memory. And in the second step, CPU will request the page from main memory. Okay, from page table, what it got to know about the frame number. Okay, and using frame number, it will fetch the page from main memory. So now there is again a communication between CPU and main memory. So this is a very uh, this is very fast. Okay, as compared to uh, this operation. Okay, these two operations. So therefore we have therefore this particular term has a special importance. So for example, consider whenever a page fault happens, then the total time to do this, okay, total time to do this, this is called page fault service time. Then the total time is, let's say, how many, 200 milliseconds. Okay, and whenever a page fault didn't happen, then in that case how much time it takes, let's say only 2 milliseconds. Okay, so now here you can calculate that how many page fault happened. 9 page fault happened. So for whenever a page fault happens, then how much time it takes? 200 milliseconds. Okay, so 9 into 200, this is 1800 milliseconds. This is for 9 page fault. Okay, then total time it took 1800 milliseconds. And for the remaining 3 known page fault, okay, in that case 3 into 2 millisecond, which is just 6 milliseconds. So you can see here total time it took by the CPU to process these 12 page references. Okay, how much time it took? 1806 milliseconds. So now what is the now see there how many references were there? There were 12 references. But what is the average time to reference one page? Okay, so that is called effective memory access time. It is average time to refer one page. So 1806 total time divided by how many page references? 12. So this is the average time to reference one page. Let me also write it down. Average time to refer one page. Okay. So this is about FIFO. We'll be talking about Bellidy's anomaly and LIFO in the next video.